welcome back. I'm going to do a little review of neck illusions. If you saw my previous video, it is the Seymour Duncan Black Winter pickup review. We put the neck illusion on this awesome custom guitar. Check out that graphic there. I believe it's called the Traveler or the Wanderer, something along those lines. Cool little angel graphic. But anyways, I've had it on the guitar for at least a month, probably two, something like that. I'd have to look at the actual date. What do I think of it so far? I love it. A+ review from me. It's a lot of fun. It just looks incredible. It still looks incredible. I know only a couple months isn't that much, but it hasn't faded at all. It hasn't really gotten dirty or anything like that I would need to clean it, or I'd be worried about it just looking ugly and want to replace it or pull it off. Nothing like that. Playability is still, like I said in that first video, still fantastic. You cannot feel these stickers, these adhesive stickers underneath at all. You can't feel them. They're so thin and so light to the touch that even when I'm purposefully trying to feel the sticker with my fingertip there, you really can't. It's so imperceptible, which is fantastic. That's what you want. Obviously, it doesn't affect tone at all. I don't know how it would. And it just really doesn't affect the playability of the instrument one bit. But that's not all. So that's obviously been on a guitar that I really like, that I've had for a while. Let's actually take a look at how you use this stuff. And this video isn't sponsored by literally anyone. It'd be cool if the Reds picked me up. Worst team in baseball, hell yeah. But not sponsored by Neck Illusions or anything. Not sponsored by anyone on this channel. But we'll show you what the neck illusion actually looks like, how to put it on, that kind of thing. Because when I was looking to buy a neck illusion, I was super skeptical. I mentioned that in my previous video as well. It just seemed so gimmicky. And there's tons of gimmicks in guitar. So many gimmicks. And it just looked like a gimmick that would look stupid when you put it on the guitar. And it would look like a sticker. It would slide around as you play, bends and stuff like that. And I was totally wrong, which is fantastic. I'd much rather be wrong than right in that regard. But we're going to be putting a neck illusion on this bad boy, another custom build. I got an EMG, the passive version of the 81, I believe. I'd have to look it up again. I can't remember if it's the 81 or the 85. But passive EMG in there, this cool gold foil single coil in the neck. Very excited. I haven't heard that. I don't know what it sounds like. So that'll be pretty cool. Maple body made in North Carolina from Rosser Guitars. So shout out to Rosser. This was a really cheap body, like $80 with shipping. And it's a sweet, like beveled edge, kind of custom, I don't know, not quite an Explorer shape, but whatever kind of shape this would be. I really have no idea. Just a neat looking guitar. But this neck is a little bit nasty looking, and if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I do not like maple necks. I don't like how they look, so we're going to cover this with stickers. And if you notice as well, this is a scalloped neck, so 100% scalloped. And I've never in my life played a scalloped neck. I've owned so many guitars, easily over 40 or 50 at this point, over the past 25 years, and never have played a scalloped neck, so very excited to try that. But let's take a look at what you get in neck illusion. So I haven't even opened this box yet. Super lightweight. Came in the mail ordered it Friday, I believe, and today is a Monday, so it was already here when I got home, so gotta enjoy that. Nice and fast shipping. And let's go ahead and check it out. So we get some other stickers and goodies and stuff like that in there, kind of just promotional swag. This is the one that I ordered. Hopefully you can see that. I'm trying to move it around so the glare from the light on this glossy plastic packaging doesn't get picked up. But this is a cool, like, kind of green blue snow color that I really like, and the whole theme of this guitar is kind of like the bright white snow, which I don't know, seemed kind of cool. So we'll see how it fits. I'm a little bit nervous about how it will fit with the scalloped frets. So when you order these, you have to measure all of your frets, which makes sense, and they cut it custom for your specific instrument when you give those measurements to them. And there was no option for scalloped, because I'm sure that's it's just extremely rare. Not many guitars with scalloped frets out there. And they did not have that. So we'll see if that makes much of a difference as I struggle with this packaging. I swore it was open on one end when I did the last one, but apparently I am incorrect. So we'll just slice her open here, maybe. Always cut away from yourself. Learned that the hard way once. Just about lost the tip of a finger, which would have made guitar playing pretty tough, but not impossible. So, great players out there missing some fingers. I'm sure you guys have all heard of Django Reinhardt. Go look him up, one of the best. Alrighty. So we got it out of the package. Looks very cool. You can get these without the dots as well. I thought about doing that, and I think it'd be kind of cool. My Martin, I've got a baby Martin that, or I think they call it the Little Martin. The Little Martin has no dots on the fingerboard, so it wouldn't be my first guitar with no dots on the fingerboard. But this does not have dots on the top either. So if I went no dots on the fingerboard, I would be dotless, and that's just not really where I wanted to be. So I'm sure, the instrument would still be perfectly playable, but I'm just not trying to play without dots. So, yeah. Anyways, with these stickers, you can't even see it, how thin they are. They barely, take it off of this. This is the instructions. They give you very detailed instructions. First step is just cleaning the fingerboard, which I've already done, taking care of that. But basically, this whole strip lays down on the neck, right like that, one at a time. And then they do recommend that you save this strip. So whenever you need to clean the fingerboard for a string change, rehydrate the wood, all that kind of stuff, you can pop off the stickers and put them right back into place exactly where they were out of the package. Do whatever you need to do, clean up your fingerboard, and move along. So, save those. Why not? But we're going to try that. We'll do that first fret right there. When I did my first guitar with a neck illusion, I'm not good at putting stickers on. I'm actually very bad at it. I remember with Lego sets growing up and everything that had stickers, just miserably bad. But it's hard kind of to line up that first one. But once you get one or two of them down, the smaller the frets got, the further I went, it seemed like it got much, much easier. So that's good. But let's see. Hopefully our camera angle here. We're back with a better camera angle here for you. So we'll show putting this sticker right on fret 1. And again, this is not very difficult as long as you have some patience. But you don't even really need a particularly steady hand. That's what I found doing the first one. So line it up right against that nut. And I'm just eyeballing it to make sure it's pretty center because they fit very flush. Yep. And then it just lays down. I think that's about perfect. Lays down right in there. And that's it. And you can see the sticker doesn't leave a whole lot of room for the maple to show through on either end of the fingerboard. The top or the bottom, the base of the treble side. That's perfect. That's what you want. Put a couple more on here. So it just peels right off, nice and easy. And then again, we're just gonna line up to the fret, to that first fret wire. We're gonna eyeball it to make sure the bass and treble sides are pretty equal, and then just lay it down. And I have not ever taken a sticker off from either this one, obviously, as you see me put them down for the first time, or from my other guitar that has an illusion on it. So I can't speak to that ease or difficulty. I just can't. But it looks like the measurements that I submitted, even being the scalloped neck, are perfect. And that's awesome. So I went, when I actually measured it, they go up in, I believe it's 2 millimeter increments for fret size, which should cover basically every guitar, even custom builds like this. I don't know what this neck started out as or anything like that, or if it's just a full custom, or I don't really know anything about it. But they go up in 2 millimeter increments, and when I measured out this neck, I just went up one size, and I figured that would account for the little dip in the scalloping. And I was correct. Did not know if that would work or not. Thought about sending them a message at Neck Illusions and being like, hey, I got a scalloped neck. You know, what do you want me to do for measuring? How do you want to take that into account? And then I figured, you know what? These are so cheap anyways. They're like $30 for a full set of stickers. And I was like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It'll be okay. I'll get another one. So we've got, 6 frets? 5 frets on there so far. 5 frets. Take a look. It's actually looking pretty cool. I'm very excited. I don't like the look of that maple. I never have. Probably because my very, very, very first guitar that I ever owned was a Strat Squire, like many people's first guitar, but it has a rosewood fingerboard, and I like that look, and I've been in love with that look ever since. Even on white guitars like this one, I like the rosewood look. It's just prettier to me. I don't know. Get that 7th one in there, like I said. Just be patient. All you have to do is be patient, and it will work, and they will line up very well. You can see that there. I like how those dots pop out with the black, but I was actually a little bit bummed that they didn't have other dot options. On some of the Neck Illusions that you can get, they have other options for what color dots you get. And it would have been cool to get like a I don't know, bright green to match the stripes on this guitar, or maybe a bright blue so it kind of goes with the ice theme or something like that. I don't know, just would have been cool. But on this one in particular, which it is labeled Abalone Ice, the only option was the black dot. So, or getting it with nothing. And the nothing option just did not sound like it would result in a guitar that I would really enjoy playing. So I don't mind it on my little Martin having no fret dots, no inlays. That's fine because there are dots on the top, and I use those dots when I'm playing very frequently, especially when I'm playing stuff further up the neck, which doesn't happen too often on a 3/4 size acoustic, but when you do, it is very good to have dots for faster reference. So, alrighty. Oh, I missed. Look at that. Like I said, I'd never pulled one off before. That was crooked. It went on crooked. I could see it right away, and it pulled right off. No problem. That's easy. They do say on their website that the actual adhesive material they use on the back of these stickers is low tack, and I believe them. When it peels off like that, I mean, it didn't leave anything. Now, granted, it was only on there for a couple seconds, but I don't think, it doesn't feel like it would be strong enough by any means to really leave any residue on the neck or anything, or if it does leave any residue, I would be willing to bet that a little bit of fast fret would clean it right off, and you'd never have anything to worry about. But I'm sure I just sound like a spokesman for Neck Illusions at this point, which, you know, anybody from Neck Illusions is watching and wants to send me more for free for me to do more videos, then I will accept. These are very cool. I would not put them on every guitar, of course. Just my maple fingerboards. That's really it. I like my ebony, I like my rosewood, I love my purple heart. Purple heart's the best. Oh, that one wasn't accurate either. I did not put that down quite right. It's crooked. There we go. There it is. Beautiful. We're almost there, boys and girls. We are almost there. Ooh, that's real crooked. Peels right up. That's perfect. That one. Sometimes your eyes deceive you. Huh? Got it crooked again. Okay, come on. Let's line this up. Maybe the fret's crooked. I'll blame the fret. Ah, it's crooked as hell. Okay, well, you're getting to see a lot of peeling off and putting back down. There we go. That was the trick. Holding it from both sides like that and then lining it up and putting it down. I think that's what I got to do on these real tiny frets. They are very small up here. This is a 25.5-inch scale length, if you are curious. And we're almost there. Almost there. We're on fret 17 right now. There we go. There's 18. Oh, no, didn't get it right. It's not lined up. It's weird, it doesn't really stick very well to my fingers. It peels off it perfectly and sticks more to the wood. I have no idea how you would go about doing that, like engineering a certain type of glue or what. No clue. But whatever they did, it works. All right, I gotta do my 2-finger method. There we go. And I'm pushing it right up against the fret wire previous in order to get it to kind of line up side to side within the fret. Perfect. Just a couple more to go. Oh, that one laid down very nice. Nice and lined up. This is looking really cool already. One thing I was very concerned about when I ordered the first one was whether or not the graphic would actually be detailed, or if it would be kind of pixelated or gross looking in any way, or just, you know, less than perfect, because you don't want that. You don't want anything to look amateur. And I was very impressed, or I would not have ordered a second one, I'll tell you that. My brand loyalty is not strong when people screw things up. Oh, beautiful. For that last little mini fret there, you can see it. Almost tempted to leave that white, because I actually kind of like it white, but I didn't tell the guy who finished it, and this is from DCG Customs in Richmond. Same as the Neff Guitars Valhalla that I showed in the Seymour Duncan video. I didn't tell him to do that white, so it's just a little bit of like overspray or whatever on it. Or I would probably just leave it the snow white, but we've got the sticker. We'll put it on. Nope, crooked. There we go. That looks good. Nope, God, that's worse than before. What did I do? Hopefully you enjoy my commentary. There it is. That's lined up. And then you'll see there's that overhang there where it's like squared off instead of rounded like a fingerboard is rounded. And that you just have to cut with scissors. That's it. So you cut it to your specific end of neck shape, whatever the end of the neck part is called, I don't know. But you can see there, And you can look at the length of this video as well. On my end, recording the actual sticker application was right around 11 minutes and 30 seconds. That's pretty quick for turning your entire neck from nasty, gnarly maple to abalone, ice? Yes, abalone ice. Just kind of just crazy looking. And there's, obviously the bridge is missing because it's a tuna-matic, it would just fall off. But all in all, it looks pretty good. That is hard to beat. So we'll get this strung up, and I think in my, there I am, nope. In my next video, we'll probably review this EMG humbucker on there. It's the EMG HZ, the passive version of, I believe it's the 81, of the EMG 81, the active. So passive pickup there, no routing in the back or anything for a battery cavity, none of that stuff. So yeah, we'll do a little review of that. You get to see this guitar in action. Maybe I'll do a video explaining the scalloped frets and everything. Hopefully I like them. Like I said, I've never played a scalloped fret neck, but we'll find out. So there's the neck all the way down. Very cool holographic graphic up there. And there's the neck illusion. So very easy install. Again, that took 11 and a half minutes roughly. Super simple install. Could not be simpler. Packaging is great. It arrived in just 2 or 3 days. Let's get it strung up and play the guitar.